Hello friends, welcome to my channel UGC CS Revision and Notes. We have already covered TOC, computer networks, computer architecture and operating systems. Today we'll see artificial intelligence. Question number 104. Arrange the following steps in a proper sequence for the process of training a neural network. So the given weight initialization, feed forward, back propagation, loss calculation and weight update. So sequence of process for training a neural network is first the weight is initialized. Next feed forward occurs. Next the loss is calculated. Next back propagation and then finally the weight is updated. So these are the steps. The first is weight initialization. So E. Then B, that is feed forward. D, loss calculation. C, back propagation, and then E, weight update. So the correct option is option number 1. Next question number 105. Arrange the following steps in proper sequence involved in a genetic algorithm. Sample selection, initiation, crossover, mutation, and evaluation. The proper sequence in a genetic algorithm is first initialization, then evaluating, then selection, crossover, and mutation. So the correct option is option number 3. Initialization, evaluation, selection, crossover, then mutation. So the correct option is option number 3. Question number 132. So they given list 1 and list 2. So list 1, the activation function, learning method of perceptron, areas of application of artificial neural network, and output of the perceptron. So activation function is one of the key component of the perceptron, and it is the most common neural network architecture. Okay, so what is the learning method of perceptron? It is called the delta rule. See here, you will the weight equal to n into d into x, where n is the learning rate, which should be less than 1. D is the predicted output minus desired output, and x is the input data. So this is the formula for delta weight, that is what is the weight adjustment. So here we have output of the perceptron, that is SLP, that are all linearly separable perceptron is SLP. It is a supervised learning, and MLP, it is not linearly separable, it's also a supervised form of learning. Here if you see the options, the activation function is one of the key components of the perceptron and the most common neural network architecture. So A goes with 2. Then learning method of perceptron, that is called the delta rule. Next, areas of application of artificial neural network, that is system identification and control. And D is output of the perceptron is always boolean like a switch. So the correct option is option number 3. Question number 133 is also a match with list 1 and list 2. Here you have natural language processing, reinforcement learning, support vector machine, and then expert system. So natural language processing is a subfield of linguistics, computer science, and artificial intelligence, and it is to do with the interaction between the computer and human language. Reinforced learning. Here the agent interacts with the environment by sensing its state and learns to take actions in order to maximize long-term reward. So we have many kinds of learning. You have supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforced learning. Next, support vector machine. It is a technique that finds the hyperplane that best separates different classes in a feature space. Next, expert system. These are computer programs derived from AI. They achieve expert level competence in solving problems by bringing together a body of knowledge, that is, it contains knowledge about a specific task, about a specific subject. You have a lot of knowledge, means that is the expert system. It's also known as knowledge based systems or expert systems. So here you have natural language processing, means it is a branch of AI focused on understanding and generating human language, that is A with 3. So A with 3 is both. Next, B, reinforced learning. Reinforced learning means a method of training algorithm by rewarding desired behavior and punishing undesired ones. So B goes with 1. So A3 and B1. Then C4. That is a machine learning technique that they hyperplane that best separates different class in a feature space. So C with 4 and D is to expert system is a system designed to emulate the decision abilities of a human expert. So here the correct option is option number 3. So next question is a comprehension question. So you have to read the passage and answer the questions. So what is this? Artificial neural networks (ANNs) are computation models inspired by the human brain's neural networks. So they consist of interconnected nodes or neurons organized into layers: an input layer, one or more hidden layers, and an output layer. Each connection between neurons has a weight that adjusts as learning progresses, allowing the network to adopt and improve its performance. ANNs are particularly effective in recognizing patterns, making them available for tasks such as image and speech recognition, natural language processing, and predictive analytics. Learning in ANNs typically involves training algorithms like backpropagation, which minimize the error by adjusting the weights. As a subset of machine learning, ANNs have revolutionized the field of artificial intelligence by providing solutions to complex problems that traditional algorithms struggle with. So, this is the passage given. Now, let us see the questions. First question: what is the role of backpropagation algorithm? So, what is the role? It reduces error to secure network, to control speed of data, to add different layers. So, what is the correct answer? Correct answer is to reduce error only. Use the backpropagation algorithm. Next, artificial neural networks are inspired by quantum mechanics, human brain's neural network, computer hardware architecture, genetic algorithm. So very easy as it is inspired by human brain neural network. Next question, which of the following layers may be more than one in number? So input layer, output layer, hidden layer, physical layer. So which can be more in number? Hidden layers can be more in number. Okay, input layer, output layer, only one layer. What is the role of weights in an ANN? To store data, to adjust and improve network performance, to control the speed, and to secure the network. So why we use weights in ANN? You need to store data. We don't need to store data. To adjust and improve network performances, we can adjust the network performance. Doesn't control speed or doesn't secure the network. So 2 is correct option, that is to adjust and improve the network performance. Which of the following is the application areas of ANN? So it is used in natural language processing, image processing, pattern recognition, and speech recognition. So here the correct option is which of the following areas. So it is used natural language processing, image processing, pattern recognition, and speech recognition. So all the 4 is correct answer. So the correct option is option number 4. So friends, with this we have completed all the problems from artificial intelligence. So next video we will see C and graphics. Okay, so if you need any notes, you can write in the WhatsApp to this number, that is 9840625046, or you can write in this email ID itismeeraji10@gmail.com. Okay, if you need any notes on this subject, please write. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel Raji CS Revision Notes. Thank you.